Hello and welcome to Barbara Stephen Vits. I have a very exciting announcement to make. I don't know if any of you know this, but my husband published a book a few months ago, back in, I think, March of this year. And he has been very patiently awaiting the release of the audiobook. He is an indie author, self-published, and he has poured his whole heart and soul into this book. So this is the book here. If I can show it. His name is David Dean, and it's an inbox between us. So I wanted, before I get into what the book's about, I just want to let you know that I need help in sharing this video and sharing the links to the free audiobook version of this. So if you could hype this video, if you could like, if you could comment, leave a book emoji for me, anything that you want to do would be so extremely helpful for a self-published author and the wife of a self-published author. Anything you can do, I so greatly appreciate it. And if you could leave a comment, like I said, even just a book emoji or anything you want to leave in there, so I can thank you. Okay, so there is a free way to get this audiobook over the next 30 days from today. So the audiobook just went live on NetGalley. Okay, so if you can get on NetGalley, or if you can create an account on NetGalley, you can get the audiobook version for free for the next 30 days. It's the first 100 people who request it will just get the book right away. You don't have to wait for NetGalley to approve it, because it's on request now, I think is what it's called. So over here, I will go ahead and post what it looks like on NetGalley, so you can easily find it. But yeah, so I'm gonna post the link in the comments, in the description box, everywhere, so you can apply to get this for free for 30 days, the first 100 people. It's also available on Audible for purchase. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that link. Both the physical book version and the audiobook are available for purchase on Audible, Amazon. So I'll put all those links down there. I'll put links to his website if you want to learn more about my husband. Okay, so let's talk about the book and my husband a little bit. So David Dean, he is an expert in AI. And this book is not promoting AI. This book is not saying, hey, everybody get on the bandwagon, AI is the best thing ever. This book is more about, written for both employees and for the CEOs and everyone in between, to think about, we need to start thinking about AI in a more in-depth way, and the pros and cons of how AI can affect you personally and the business that you work for or own, and what AI can reveal about you and the way you work, and how it can reveal so my husband's not a psychologist, but he has noticed in all of his years that this psychological type of relationship between AI and the employee, AI and the business. And AI can reveal a lot. And I'm not going to give away spoilers, so I'm not going to go into any more in depth about it than that. So now I'm going to go ahead and read the back of the book to give more of an in-depth summary. Okay, so first there is a quote. A thoughtful and often perceptive study of how people actually make a decision, cope with pressure, and quietly adapt systems that were designed with tidy logic but implemented in messy human environments. Dean does not offer revolutionary solutions, but instead reframes a familiar problem with unusual clarity. Okay, so that was a bit wordy. That is from Erin Britton from Independent Book Review. Thank you, Erin. And but here's the summary of the book. Most organizations have an official version of how work gets done. Then there is a version people are actually living. In an inbox between us, David Dean examines what happens when AI enters that gap. Not the idealized workplace, but the real one, held together by informal systems, quiet workarounds, and the judgment of people trying to keep things moving under pressure. His message is direct. AI does not just create efficiency, it discovers behavior, amplifies dysfunction, and reveals the distance between how leaders describe work and how employees actually experience it. The question is no longer whether AI will change your organization. It is whether you can see your organization clearly enough to govern what AI is about to amplify. Okay, and then about the author, says David Dean is an AI technologist and strategist helping audiences understand the human reality of AI in the workplace. With nearly 2 decades of experience, okay, I'll let you read the rest of his little resume back. that's back here. He's very experienced. Okay, so yeah, and so I read my husband's book thinking, oh, it's nonfiction. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through this. I got through it because this book is not about IT. He's an IT guy, right? I'm not in IT. I work in insurance. I work with through open enrollment. Okay, so I work with small business owners all day. I work in with employees. I'm an employee myself. Myself and my colleagues are noticing the impact of AI. And this book just so preaches to the choir. You know what I mean? Like, I think if you work in today's climate of AI, you're going to realize the light bulb is going off. This is happening in my workplace. Just no one's really brought it up. No one's really been able to put words to it. Or if you have, then you'll really relate to this. So what I'm saying is get on NetGalley, download his book, and enjoy. Have a great time listening to this. Or if you prefer, it's also available in ebook for purchase on Amazon, etc. Okay, well, you have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much. Bye.